Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday and it is Wellness Wednesday, and I decided to make this week's discussion about music because June is Black Music Month. Music is an important part of Black culture, and I know you're wondering, like, how does this fit into health and wellness? Well, music affects our mood, it affects our emotions. Listening to positive, upbeat music causes our brains to produce dopamine and serotonin, which evokes feelings of joy, and listening to calming music relaxes the mind and the body. I grew up in the 90s and the 2000s, and I can remember music having more of a variety, and the mainstream music that was party music, it was fun music, it was music you can dance to. There were a lot of artists that made music for the ladies. Rappers, they would put a couple of tracks on their albums that were specifically for women. And now I feel like music is kind of stuck in an aggressive space. It's like the artists are competing to say the most raunchiest, disrespectful, negative things. That's what makes rap music appealing to the masses, is that it bucks against the system. It is outrageous, telling it like it is, and being blunt. And I've been paying close attention to music and Black music for the last couple of years because I noticed that I would feel certain ways, and when I would listen to certain rap songs, I would feel like more aggressive and competitive. And when I listen to certain songs, it fuels my ego. That's why certain rap songs I can only listen to when I'm at the gym. But when I listen to music that is more lighthearted and more fun and upbeat, it makes me want to dance. And music like Afrobeats. I'm very critical of rap and R&B music because of what I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to a variety of music, and you had your conscious music, you had your lighthearted music, you had your negative music, you had your positive music. Like, it was so many different styles and forms of R&B and rap that were able to shine. I'm just used to better, like more talent. I try to guard myself, and I try to listen to music that is quality and that puts me in a good mood. So I think it's important for us to question ourselves. How do we feel after we listen to certain things? And it's not just with music, it's with podcasts that you listen to, YouTubers. You gotta be careful about whose thoughts you consume, whose messages that you internalize. You just got to be careful and mindful about what you let in your ears. Your mind should be something you value, and you don't just want to let anything into your mind. Just because an artist is making a lot of money or just because they're popular does not mean that you should be listening to their music. This is a personal story about my aunt. My aunt is 81 years old. She's had dementia since her, I think, mid to late 60s. And dementia is such a terrible disease, and that's why it's important to take care of your mental health. Since she's been struggling with this mental health condition, she has still kept her love for music. She listens to music every day. It really boosts her mood. When she doesn't have her music on, her mood seems low. When we put her headphones on her, I hear her humming. She sings sometimes. She's forgotten like very important information, but she has not forgotten song lyrics. So that's just a personal story about how powerful music is. So I love Afrobeats. Afrobeats has become one of my favorite genres of music over the last, I would say, 2 years. Ever since I discovered Wizkid and Burna Boy, and then Beyonce put out The Gift, I have been in love with Afrobeats. I listen to Afrobeats all the time because a couple years ago, I was just over rap music. I was over R&B. I was just like, this music is so negative. It has made me fall back in love with music. But Afrobeats is such high vibe music. When I listen to it, it makes me want to dance and just have a good time. I like Wizkid, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, Tim's. There's so many Afrobeats artists, but I love their music because a lot of them incorporate the saxophone. Especially Wizkid, he incorporates the saxophone a lot in his music, so I really love the beats, I love the energy. I encourage everyone to listen to Afrobeats if you want to listen to another genre of black music that is fun, that's upbeat. And what I love about Afrobeats artists also is that their visuals. They choose black women, they choose dark-skinned women, and to put them in their videos. They're not afraid to showcase the beauty of blackness and of black women. I don't want to spend too much time talking down on current rap music or current R&B music, because the focus of this video is not to put that type of music down. But I notice when I listen to that kind of music, it puts me sometimes in a negative headspace. An example would be SZA's I Hate You song. And that song, the lyrics are clearly about a breakup or about a situationship that went wrong. If you wonder if I hate you, I do. Give you to make me feel just like this, what I would do to make you feel just like this. And it's such a negative song. And what I noticed about that song is it can stir up old emotions in you. What I've noticed about a lot of rap music, I'm from Detroit, so there's a whole Detroit rap scene here. The energy is very aggressive. Rap music in general is very aggressive, very competitive, it's very hard. Right now is not the time for harsh music. Right now is not the time for negativity. Right now everybody needs a little bit of light in their life, because we're living in dark times, chaotic times. Economically, there's food shortages, gas is high. I think it's important to have some more positivity in our lives, and music is a great way to bring some positivity in your life. And I notice when I listen to certain rap songs, like in the gym, like that's when I listen to a lot of rap music. It gets me in a competitive mood. I feel very ego driven when I listen to rap music. And when I listen to like a lot of R&B music is kind of going the route of rap music. There's a lot of cursing in it, it's a lot of toxicity in it, and our R&B music was like our last hope. But now I feel like the R&B is very vibey, slow. I love R&B music you can dance to. Think Faith. I never knew there was a... That song, I remember that video. They were skating in the video. I miss R&B like that, where you could dance and just have a good time. And so that's why I listen to a lot of Afrobeats, because like Essence, you don't need no other body. That's like an R&B. It's Afrobeats, but it's like R&B. It's soft, you know, it's fun. It makes you feel good. And that's what our music is missing. It's missing feel-good music. And I know we're capable of making amazing music as Black Americans. We are so talented. We got to tap back into our loving energy, our light energy. Because right now a lot of the music is cold. It's devoid of love. It doesn't have a lot of soul. A lot of these singers ain't never sung in a choir. There are artists that I really do love, like Jasmine Sullivan, Element, Victoria Monet. I like Ari Lennox. So it's a lot of artists that I do listen to, but I would love to see R&B get back to its fun, upbeat, dance, party music. Another artist who I actually just saw perform live, Summer Walker's set was beautiful. She looked really good, but her music was so hard to get into live. I hope that she grows as an artist and matures as an artist and makes more upbeat music, because she doesn't even seem like she enjoys performing the music, because she just seemed so sad and depressed. And a lot of her music is sad and depressing. And that's a critique that I've been seeing a lot from people on TikTok, on Twitter. Recently, the guy from Boys to Men, he just tweeted, he said R&B has lost their identity because it felt like it had to compete with the bravado of the hip-hop world, because labels stopped supporting the perception of black men being more than displaying a thug image. And he posted a tweet before that. He says, there was a time when it was cool to identify as an R&B singer. It was cool that there was a clear distinction between a rapper and a singer, persona-wise. But now and it was respected. It wasn't viewed as being soft, to be smooth, to speak to the ladies a certain way. So I noticed like in R&B and rap music that there is not enough softness. It's just harsh. I think a lot of people are used to being dealt with harshly, used to dealing with people and being harsh, being cold, and it's reflective in the music. Our society has become more cold, more soulless, and depressed and sad. It's important to not let society or people that you deal with change who you are as a person. Now more than ever, it's important that music grow and it expand and it become more diverse. We need more of a variety. People can continue to make their depressing, sad music, but we need more lighthearted, fun music. Music has to get better. In the meantime, while we wait to see the improvements in our R&B and rap music, check out Afrobeats. Also, Caribbean music is fun to listen to. Latin music, I love Bad Bunny, J Balvin. I listen to all types of pop music, and I still listen to 90s R&B. I listen to oldies. Music is so expansive. There's so much music out there to listen to. Yeah, music is so important. It's powerful. It affects us mentally and emotionally, so it's very important to listen to good music to keep your energy high. Don't just limit yourself to rap and R&B. I think rap and R&B needs to definitely go through a cleanse. Since Beyonce and Drake released new music and they both incorporated house music in their songs, I'm really excited about music if this is the direction that music is going in, because we want to dance. We need music for women. There needs to be more music made for women. It can't just all be about heartbreak and songs about hurting and pain and struggle. Like, we need more than that. Also, all this music by these female rappers about taking men's money and sleeping with men and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna just say this. It's entertainment. That's it. A lot of those artists are not even living the lives that they're rapping about. Don't actually do what the artist is saying do. Be your own role model and don't look to these artists to guide you. It's not real, it's entertainment. And then the ones that are trying to live those lives, that they don't have good outcomes. Look at Young Thug, look at Gunna. I'm not saying they did what they did, but if you're trying to live the life that you're rapping about to keep it real, you're gonna get caught up one day and your whole career might end. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. My battery's running low. Be careful about what you're listening to. Be careful about what you consume, because all of that has an effect on your mind and your diet. Your diet is not just what you eat.